Beautiful day, isn't it? The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and yet there are people like you who do not enjoy it. Tell us more about them, Bryan.
Why, are you one of the 9 million people in the world that play World of Warcraft, one of many MMORPGs, also known as Massively Multiplayer Online RPG Role-Playing Game? Why, of those 9 million people, 900,000 succumb to what is known as video game addiction.
Video game addiction? That sounds really bad.
Why yes, it is terrible.
In fact, many people, many individuals actually, are so obsessed with this gaming that they actually just start losing everything. They lose control of their own lives, they start neglecting their own family members, they become malnourished, and all sorts of other things. It's just the worst things in the world nowadays.
Just like me.
Didn't you know a person who played World of Warcraft, Bryan?
Well, yeah, in fact, I know a very friend of mine named Bill.
Bill from 3rd grade?
Bill Gates?
No, not that Bill.
You know my grandma's name was Bill.
I had a friend named Bill who I once knew in 8th grade, but after a while, he never came to school, and after a few days,
It's a very interesting thing, video game addiction. There was a young man once named Bill. He was a very bright boy. He was very intelligent, had high grades in school, and had a very good future in store for him. However, one day, a mysterious gift would soon transport him into another realm, a realm known as the Twilight Zone.
Hey Bryan, what are you doing? That doesn't look very interesting actually.
No, I think it looks fun.
Oh well, no, because your birthday passed a few weeks back, I got you a little present over in China.
What is it?
Oh well, it's World of Warcraft, like one of the biggest games around in the world.
I've never heard of
You never heard of it? Okay, look at this. On the back it says over 9 million people have played online. 9 million people. That's a lot of people. You know, half of our school plays this like daily, on a daily basis. So you know, it's like one of the top games in the world. So, you know, after SATs and all, you should play this with me, you know? Alright, because I don't think you should be studying all that much. I don't know. What kind of Asian studies? Alright, suit yourself. See you online though. you in there? Hey, you haven't been in school for like 5 days. Where have you been? Studying? We had our finals yesterday. What are you talking about? What are you doing in there? Come on, come out. Come on, jeez. It's not like you have anything better than friends right now. All you've been doing is studying for all you know. And we haven't even seen you. Your mom hasn't even seen you for about 6 days. Come on, what have you been doing in there? College? You dropped out of high school. Your parents told me you didn't want to go to school anymore. They're crazy? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Bill, what the heck is wrong with you? Fine, whatever, man. Have it your way.
As you see, people who show some symptoms of video game addiction become very isolated, that they seclude themselves away from others. They neglect their friends, and they start to have lack of sleep, which leads to aggression. And this aggression is what drives them insane.
You know, once you get addicted to a video game, it's nearly impossible to get yourself out of it. But there are some ways to help your video game addiction. One way is to preoccupy yourself so you have no time to do it. Also, parent involvement is very important. If you see your child getting involved in video games and neglecting schoolwork, then it is your job to stop the madness. Put away the video games and make them spend more time on homework. Another solution is to find a hobby, such as sports. Maybe find a hobby like drawing or writing. Why? Maybe you could ride a bike.
Finding a new hobby, he managed to overcome his addiction to World of Warcraft. But all around him, the world is slowly turning to this online sensation. Only with people like Bill can we find hope. Then again, it's not easy finding hope in Twilight Zone.
What you have just seen in this video serves to demonstrate what video game addiction can do to a person. While we did take some liberties with the story, video game addiction can be a problem if you're not careful. Some people don't believe that video game addiction can be a problem, but we do. Whether you're simply at home playing World of Warcraft, or maybe at school playing Brawl, video game addiction can be a problem. Symptoms of video game addiction include neglect, insomnia, personality changes, malnourishment, and declining grades. There are people out there and organizations who are willing to help people who have video game addiction, such as our community partner, Online Gamers Anonymous, also known as Olga. They have an online forum and also a 12-step program to help you deal with video game addiction. You can refer to them at their website here at www.olgnnon.org.